Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be preparing a Russian cuisine. I saw it and it looked pretty much interesting to me, and I was like, why not, let's try this together. So what it's called is pelmeni. It's basically, well, let's not get too much into the details, but let's just get right into the video. Okay, so we will be going in with 3 cups of regular all-purpose flour, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay, so I realized that I made a slight error, but nonetheless we're still on a good path. We're going to mix. So we should mix all the wet ingredients and then add it to the dry ingredient, which is the flour. But we're still Gucci. Here we have a cup of milk, and this is coconut milk. You can use any milk of your choice, and we added a tablespoon of olive oil, and we're going to mix this. Mix everything. Okay, so after kneading, we're going to leave this to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to put it in the microwave so it can, process a little bit faster. Here we have our deboned chicken breast cut into very, very small pieces. This was pre-seasoned, so that's why you're seeing the chicken looking like that. And here we have onion, scallion, scotch bonnet pepper, and 1 peg of garlic. Alright, so in the recipe that I saw, there was no scallion, but I just want to add my little touch to it. And this was pre-seasoned with all of these items before, but I just want to go in and re-add the flavors per se. So we're going to go ahead and add these to the blender, but I'm going to cut these into smaller particles, so let's get into that. If you're going to use a similar process instead of getting the pre-packaged, pre-minced meat in the supermarket, you'll notice that the blender, you'll have to keep mixing and integrating everything onto the blades of the blender, as it will not be just a smooth blend. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our minced chicken straight from the blender to the plate, so we can see the consistency that we have. And we have a creamy consistency. Here is it. I'm going to now go straight ahead and add this to our skillet, sauteed with some olive oil. We're going to allow this to get hot, and then we go in with our minced chicken. Saute on medium to high flame. Thoroughly mix to prevent clumping. And you'll smell the flavors coming from the pot. Just adding my own touch by adding like half a tablespoon of Jamaican jerk sauce, and I'm going to go in with another half tablespoon. The flame is on low now, but I'll definitely be going in with an increased temperature. I'm going to increase the flame to medium. You have to keep mixing in order for the chicken not to become clumps of chicken, so you have as much mince as possible. We're going to leave this for another 1 to 2 minutes, and then we will turn off the flame. We are back with our dough, and we're going to just apply some flour. Same procedure. Already clean surface. Ensure that your surface is clean. And it's a similar process when you're making the tortilla. If you have not seen that video as yet, you can click the link above and you can definitely try out how to make tortilla as well. Alright, so I still don't have any rolling pin. We're going to use this and we're going to roll it out. Well, we're going to use half of it. And we're going to roll it out with our bottle or rolling pin. Ensure that your bottle is dry and clean, and you just go right ahead and start to flour your bottle or your rolling pin, whatever rolling instrument that you're using. Ensure that it is garnished with flour. Let's just knead this into a ball. You can see it has a smooth consistency, and we're going to go in and start to roll. Flattened with a same thickness right throughout. It would be much easier if you have a rolling pin. And we're going to continue to roll until we have the desired result that we're looking for. Ensure that your dough is elastic, because the next procedure, we don't want the dough to be too brittle, and when we're folding it, it starts to break apart. After we've done that, we are going in with a suitable sized circular instrument that we can use to cut into the dough. And we'll do this for the entire dough. We can go ahead and re-roll this. We will now add a moderate portion of the meat into the middle of the dough, that we've already cut, of course, and we're going to fold it and use our fingers to close the edges. It's a similar process when you're making patties. So I want to keep the meat inside. And then we're going to fold the two edges, bring it to form a circle, and then tie. Now we're preparing our pot with salt as though we're going to boil regular dumplings, as it's a similar process. And we're going to repeat the previous procedure in terms of adding a moderate portion of the meat in the middle of the dough, fold and crease the edges, and then we fold into a circular form and bind the two edges. You can use a fork to ensure that the edges are sealed properly so the meat doesn't fall out when it's boiling. After about 3 to 5 minutes, you should start see them floating to the top of the pot, which means that they are finished. And the Russians would normally have these with either sour cream or some butter. I'm having mine with butter. Just go in with a tester. Yeah, and this is the Russian cuisine, pelmeni.